Hello, hey guys, I'm Johnny Miller. Welcome to 1000 Hertz. Been a crazy couple weeks. Pour a little whiskey here. Yeah. So, where did we end off last? Oh, we were doing the market at Atlanta Loose, Invisible Market. Yeah, first time doing it. Nice people there. Not the greatest turnout, but we had a good time. Cheers to them for having us. Our booth looked pretty nice in there, and the kind of end of summer is tough to get people out, at these markets. But let's start off. We are listening to tonight Anna von Housewolf, album Ceremony. Just picked it up, showed it last week, and yeah, great listen. Been enjoying that. Anyways, yeah, our buddy Mike Alexander from Mechanized Apparatus Revolt. Check them out on Instagram. Shout out to him. He sells records, hardcore, grind, all kinds of stuff. A lot of seals, cool stuff. So we did some trades with him. He picked out a bunch records I had, and I picked out a bunch of his, and we did a swap. And we picked up this Cro-Mags. I didn't have this album. Awesome hardcore. It's The Age of Coral, limited edition, smoke colored vinyl. Just show you here. Yeah, nice to get that into the collection. Also, we got this on a trade from Mike from Mechanized Apparatus Revolt. It's a Drug Church colored vinyl. It's got like some print on the back. Pretty cool. And last but not least, from Mike Alexander, we got this Godflesh live at Roadburn 2011 Street Cleaner. Awesome. Love the Godflesh, didn't have that. So thanks to Mike Alexander at Mechanized Apparatus Revolt. Check him out. He's a local seller in Vancouver, and he's got awesome taste and some awesome albums in his distro. Cheers. One second, just gotta open up the door here. Anyways, yeah, well, I was at that market. My lovely lady Jana, shout out to her, sent me this. She says, honey, you got this Melvin's album yet? She was at Audio Pal and found this. I said, no, I don't. It was on my wish list. Please pick it up. It's the Melvin's Bootlicker and Maggot on IPCAC Records, Gatefold. I believe both records are color. Yes, we got a kind of bone white, and this one's like awesome green there. Yeah, so that was cool. Really wanted that one from a Melvin's collection, and now I got it. So thanks, honey. That was cool. Oh, t-shirt of the week. I got a bunch of t-shirts this weekend for Matterhorn Records, and t-shirt of the week is the one I'm wearing. It's this Iggy Pop shirt, and it actually fits me, so I'm keeping this one. We got some presents. Shout out to Shannon J. Lewis, bass player in Disruptions, the band I'm in. She gave Jesse and I a copy of this Pyrex brand new album. It's off Total Punk, based out of Total Punk label, based out of the label's called Total Punk, based out of Portland. Anyways, wicked band, wicked album. check this out. Digging this a lot. Thank you, Shannon, for that. Very nice. Speaking of gifts, so after last Sunday, this Saturday we had our event at Sydney, Victoria. Packed all my stuff in my little Honda. Drove on out to Sydney on the ferry, and yeah, we had a good time. Beautiful hall. The organizer was a nice guy, and some other local vendors were there as well from Vancouver that I recognized. And yeah, we ended up getting some gifts. Jason stopped by, buddy Jason Motts. Stopped by, brought us this cool Tom Waits Real Gone plastic bag from October 5th, 2004. Kind of cool. He had 2 of them laying around, so he says, I thought you'd dig that. Thank you, Jason. And he also brought us this Henry Rollins Short Walk on a Long Pier. This is a talking record. So this is 1989 spoken word cassette. It's kind of cool. It's got the Search and Destroy tattoo he's got on his back there. Picture of John Cole, I think, or his buddy that got killed. And yeah, happy to have this, add this to the collection. Didn't get a chance to check out what the other vendors had for sale, as I was solo, could barely fit all my stuff in the car. But my neighbors at the event had a bunch of cassettes, and they're like, you want to buy these cassettes? And I was like, sure. How much? And they had like 30 cassettes, and they're like $20. I'm like, sweet. So I got Cure, Disintegration. I forgot to grab that one for the show. It's over there. Also got this Ramones. It's like Best of Volume 2. All the good stuff. Pretty cool. Got this Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus. Yep. I believe it's a single. And Depeche Mode 101, which contains 3 extra songs. So yeah, building up the tape collection, plus a bunch of other cassettes that I'll be selling in the store that I'm not interested in keeping. We went to Audiophile and we got a stack. Whew. All right, let's go through this. Starting off, we got one new record, and that is Yob. This is their album Elaborations of Carbon. It's their first album, and it's released for the first time on Relapse Records on vinyl. And this is the Bone White edition. It's remastered. First time ever on vinyl. Gatefold. Beautiful piece of work here by an awesome band. If you don't know Yob, check them out. Very doomy, atmospheric awesomeness. Shout out to Mike, singing guitar player in the band, and the boys, who I'm friends with. Also picked up this Place to Bury Strangers, In Your Heart 7-inch. It's their first 7-inch. $5, that was a good deal. I got a lot of their stuff. What else did we get? All right. Found this really old copy of Leonard Cohen's New Skin for Old Ceremony. Speaking of ceremony, yeah, this is a really early edition. It's on the old Columbia. Make me some Leonard Cohen now and then. Picked up another copy of My Life in the Bush of Ghosts with Brian Eno and David Bryan. Great old collaboration there. One for the store. I already own that one. This, speaking of Brian Eno, on the Brian Eno train, we got Another Green World. I was stoked to find this there. These are all used. This was on my wish list, so glad to finally get that in my collection. Also found this, and you don't see these too often, it's Kraftwerk Tour de France single. 12-inch single. Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty stoked to find that. Probably spin that at a DJ event sometime soon. Also used, we found this Haunting the Chapel. This is a clear blood red splatter 2008 reissue. And yeah, I'll just show you the blood red splatter. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, you know, don't see that too often. Picked up this Husker Du. This is a first pressing, Canadian, 1986, Candy Apple Grape. Don't have this album yet in my Husker Du collection, so happy to obtain this. It's on the Warner Brothers label when they went to Warner Brothers. So that was exciting. What else did we get here? Things all spun around here. Oh, forgot this one in the stack. We found that we got this from a neighbor vendor at Sydney. It's Black Sabbath Live at Last. This is a USSR pressing from like 1990. It's a reissue. I guess they legally weren't supposed to make these, but they did. And you know what? It sounds pretty killer. I don't know if you've ever heard this album. It's like their 70s stuff. But yeah, pretty decent for a bootleg. Highly recommend it if you're into the Black Sabbath. All right, back to the audiophile train where I almost paid the rent there this month, I'm pretty sure. Got ourselves some early first editions of Dead Kennedys. Now these are Canadian pressings. This is Plastic Surgery Disasters, first Canadian pressing. Also, Dead Kennedys Train, In God We Trust, Inc. This is a first Canadian pressing as well. Pretty stoked to get those. I will be selling my reissues, later reissues. Also, Gigi Allen Hatred in the Nation. I think it's just on black vinyl. 2004. Got the big fuck you on the thing. Pretty cool. Oh, back to Kraftwerk. We ended up getting some more Kraftwerk. Trans Europe Express didn't have this, so I'm pretty stoked to have that in the collection. Also grabbed this Thou record off Southern Lord. Tyrant. Some of their early stuff. Picked up this Kinju, Hano, and Sumac record, which I haven't listened to yet. Looking forward to listening to that. All right, and then we got a bunch of Tom Waits. This is Tom Waits' Swordfish Trombones. I used to have all these records, and now I'm just rebuying them again. Sold them in hard times, but you know what? Love this old Tom Waits stuff, and I'm getting them back. These are all original Canadian presses, or one, I think one's a UK press. Might be this one here. This is Tom Waits' Foreign Affairs. Tom Waits' Blue Valentine. Tom Waits' Small Change. And this this was probably the most expensive one. It's Tom Waits, Rain Dogs Original Canadian Pressing. All right, and we got one more record to show off this week that we picked up. Pretty stoked on this. This is Hawkwind Space Ritual. Original 1973 Canadian pressing. Look at that beauty. It's a gatefold version. There's the back. Lemmy from Motorhead plays on this. Original bass player. There's your gatefold there. Pretty beautiful, eh? Anyways, yeah. So we got a lot of new stuff. And yeah, we did pretty good sales over the weekends. Met some cool people. You know, some older folks that wanted to sell their record collections. So hopefully they reach out. What else is going on? Oh, October 1st, Heritage Hall. We are doing our first ever vintage assembly at Heritage Hall, October 1st. Come on down for that. I will just have records and cassettes, anything 2000s or older. Other than that, End Times. Jan and I are doing the End Times. This is Saturday, October 14th and Sunday, October 15th. We are now full, but you can get on the waiting list if you want to be a vendor. Come on down. It's going to be a good time. We got a couple food trucks this time around, and over 30 vendors, and lots of Halloween stuff. Matterhorn Records will be there. I'll have all my things. Jana will have all her things, and a bunch of other cool vendors. Other than that, we are doing the Sunday, October 29th, Vancouver Flea Market, and we're doing the record show there. It's at 730 Terminal Ave, Vancouver B.C. It's $5 to get in. So come pay us a visit there. And that's about it. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you probably next Sunday or Monday. All right. Have a good week. Cheers.